It's now Wednesday and I'm just about to go off to the post office to ship some Patreon prints and some orders from my store. It's cold here, so I'm dressed like this. And then the rest of today I will be doing more sewing for Mona and finishing editing the vlog from last week. So hope you enjoyed that by the time I posted this. So I just finished doing the front top half of the bodysuit and I'm so happy with how it's looking. So all the trim here is just foam covered in fabric using contact glue, which is quite a popular method that I use a lot and a lot of other cosplayers use as well. So like for example for the chest piece I glued on the gold trim first and then cut the fabric away, which was a lot easier than doing the other way around because if I'd cut the fabric first, then it would have kind of pulled apart and stretched all weird. Whereas I could glue this down and that holds the fabric in place and then I could cut it out. And then the same for the top half here. Yeah, so I'm waiting on more of this silk arriving tomorrow so I can finish off the back pieces and then also finish off sewing the zip properly. But I'm so happy with how it's looking so far. Hey, so it is now Friday of week 2. Basically, I'm just still working on Mona. I made quite a bit of decent progress since last week. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that's looking. I am starting to struggle with motivation a lot, especially just because it's winter and like the lack of daylight. And this is an issue every year, so I don't know why I'm surprised at this. But it's just like, especially sewing in winter is hard because I need to keep getting changed every single time I sew something, so I'll like make a modification to it and then I'll need to like take everything off and then try that on. Meanwhile my flat's freezing cold, so I don't want to like take stuff off and then I need to take it off again, get dressed, sew it again, get undressed again, try it on, and it's just like, I don't know, I just want to be warm and cozy and not have to wear a bodysuit half of the day. And then the sun goes down and then it just makes me unmotivated. So I'm struggling a bit with that. I'm also still kind of ill and my throat hurts a bit still. So it sucks, but I'm gonna get there in the end. So I also realised that I hadn't shared my full KATSUCON cosplay lineup yet. So I'll insert a photo of that somewhere. So the plan is to wear Bride Mona on the Friday, possibly also the Thursday since I do arrive at the hotel on the Wednesday, so the Thursday can be used as a sort of potential photo shoot day, especially because I'm really hoping I can get photos in the gazebo because that's like my #1 dream photo shoot place. But I've heard that it's like impossible to get photos there on the days of the con. So I'm hoping that on the Thursday maybe I can wear Bride Mona for like a couple of hours and get some photos there. So that's those days. And then on Saturday I'm wearing RAIDEN SHOGUN during the day. I am just buying that cosplay, which I was kind of a bit like hesitant about because it sounds so stupid, but like I have this thing of, you know, if I've not made it myself then I don't feel as proud to wear it because like I didn't make it. But then looking at like her design, I wouldn't want to make it like it is. It would cost me so much money to make it because it's all just custom printed fabric. Like that's pretty much the whole design. There's not many armor elements apart from like maybe the shoulder piece. But I know I wouldn't really gain anything from making it. It would just be a waste of money essentially. So I think like that justifies buying it. And I am making her weapon, you know, I'm 3D printing that right now as I showed you last week. So I think I just need to, I don't know, not care. I think just because it's KATSUCON, and I think like in my mind it's always been a con that everyone showcases their best work there, and if it's, you know, a costume that I didn't make, then I'm like, oh, I don't feel like I deserve to wear it, which is so stupid. Like I did try and tell people that before and they all just sort of reassured me and said that it's fine. I'm just being stupid. And then on Saturday evening, I'm part of this other Genshin group, which is sort of like based on these edgy TECHWEAR designs by Sakyru, I think their name is, on Instagram. Their art's like super cool, and they've got these sort of designs for a ton of Genshin characters. So I'm in a big group for that, and it's really nice because we've all got like a Discord, and we're all helping each other with it and giving suggestions. And there's quite a few others who are going to Katsu for the first time as well, so it's really nice to feel part of that. So I'm really looking forward to that, mostly just to get to meet new people and be part of a big group, so that'll be fun. So I need to actually plan my outfit for that, because I do plan on I don't want to have to sew anything for that. I just want to try and buy pieces that sort of fit the artwork as closely as I can. I don't care if it's not 100% accurate, because it is just sort of an interpretation of that. So I need to sort of start planning bits for that soon. But because it's Raiden Shogun that I'm doing for that again, I can just keep the same makeup and wig on for that day. So that makes it a whole lot easier, because I know that for KATSUCON people try to fit in as many costumes as possible into one day, which is kind of terrifying, because I take a long time to get ready. So I don't think I could do like 3 costumes in one day with full different makeup changes. But because it's Raiden Shogun both times, I think I should be fine. And then on Sunday, I organised a Winx Club group, and I'm so excited for that, because Winx Club was like a huge part of my childhood, and even like in my early teens, I had like another huge Winx Club phase. So that is one of my like biggest fandoms is Winx Club, and like having a group is a dream. And so far we have all the members except Techno, so I'm still trying to find someone to convince to cosplay Techno. So I'm doing Bloom for that. She was always my favourite because I am ginger naturally and she has like orange hair, so she was my favourite. So I'm also going to be making her, and I'll start that as soon as I finish Mona in January, and I'm hoping that shouldn't take too long to make because it is quite a basic outfit and it's only just the wings that I'm slightly worried about. But yeah, so that's all my Katsu cosplays. Okay, so here is how Mona is looking so far. I finally finished doing all like the frills and stuff at the front, so yeah, you can see all that pretty well here. I'm so happy with how it turned out, especially because like it's pretty symmetrical as far as I'm concerned, which like I'm really happy about because I'm usually very specific and picky about that, but I think it turned out pretty well. And then I've also got like the back flaps on that as well, and then I was also able to reuse my original Mona Vision, which is just stuck on the back with like a safety pin, so I'll try and show you that close up there. And then obviously, like as I said, the black trim is just foam cardon fabric and contact fluid on, so I'm so happy with that. The reason it took me a bit longer than I expected to sew it yesterday was because of these holes in the back flaps, because like this is like 2 pieces of fabric sewn together and then like turned inside out and pressed flat, but because of the holes you can't do them that way just because like physically you can't then turn it inside out. So I had to hem those separately, and because of the shape they were a pain in the ass to do, and they're not very neat up close, but it's fine because I'm going to be sticking gold accessory pieces like at the bottom and top of them, so that'll kind of hide the worst of the sewing there. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. As you can see, the top half is pretty much finished now, and then the bottom half still has a lot to go because this section is just kind of ugly at the moment. I'm probably going to be cutting the V like a lot higher just because it's like a much flastering line, but I will be wearing tights underneath it so I'm not like totally exposed, because it does also have like a thigh-high sock on one side, and quite a common method that cosplayers use to keep those up is to wear a pair of skin colour tights underneath and then sew the sock onto the tights so that it doesn't fall down. But you'll see what I mean when I get to that part of the costume. So I think I'm on track at the moment, so that's really good, and I will probably end the vlog here for this week because I'm probably not going to get much substantial progress done over the weekend because I am busy and it is already Saturday today. So I hope you've enjoyed this week. It might be a bit shorter than last week, but I hope you enjoy seeing my progress.